thing on. Hey everyone. Is this thing on, yo? Let me know. Let me know in the comments if this thing is on, yo. I don't know if my let's see here. What do we got for service and stuff? Okay. Uh all right. It's looking a little shady. It's looking a little shady, alright. Blessed. Yeah, live from the ocean. Call it nowadays. Times are changing all the time. But yeah, oh man, this ocean is so amazing. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, what's good? What's good, Joe? I was just about ready to. I didn't know if anybody was gonna be coming in here. Much love, yo. Man, it's off to a great start this year. I'm really having a good time. You know, uh, even it was right when Christmas hit, and I came out to the ocean. As soon as I came back out to the ocean, I'm on a whole new wave. All right, all right. Let's see if I'm sorry about that. Let's see if this thing's gonna work now. Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Let's start off with that. Let's start off with that because sometimes these live streams are shady at first. So, yeah, let me go to the bathroom real quick. It is chilly out, yo. All right, let me try to fix my phone. I don't know. Let me see if I move it right there, maybe hopefully it'll start to work. Man, I'm praying my phone actually starts to work. I don't know if anybody can even hear me, man. Can anybody hear me out there, yo? What's good? What's good? Much love, yo. Can anybody hear me, yo? Let me see if I can get my comments to work, yo. Drop a comment. It would really help try to get this live stream going because I think my connection's been a little shady right now out at the ocean. I don't really know if it's for sure just because I'm at the ocean or there's some other stuff going on too because I like to drop a lot of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and they don't like that because they want to cover up the truth. And when you know way too much about the truth, they try to censor you. So I got to be a little careful about what I say, a little tiny bit, but I always mess up and I always go too deep and I say too much. And yeah, it is what it is, yo. I'm just happy to be here and hoping y'all are having a blessed 2026 so far, man. Try to put in the comments anything. Like, I want to know if my audio's working for sure. I don't know. Sometimes when I'm out here at the ocean, my internet doesn't work very well, and it can sometimes make it to where nobody can hear me. So it'd be nice to know if y'all can hear me right now. Please let me know. All right, sending much peace and love y'all way, yo. Much love, family. Man, I'm so into this year, man. Man, I really pray that let me move my phone a little bit and see. Hopefully, it's getting some service, man. Man, I'm not getting any comments yet. So if y'all are leaving any comments, I'm not seeing them yet. And I don't really think it has to do with my internet, but I really don't think it has to do with my internet. I think there's some other things going on. They are trying to interfere with my connection, and it's not going to work. I'm too persistent for that. So, all right, I got 2 likes, so I think y'all can hear me. So that's good. That's good, man. I'm praying y'all can hear me. I'm still not getting any comments at all. I don't know if y'all are leaving any comments, but if you could just type hi or anything, so that way I know that my comments are working and my audio is working. I honestly have a lot of issue with that. All right, so I got some hearts. I got some hearts. That's what's up. All right, yo, peace and love, yo. Peace and love, yo. That's what this year's about, man. We got to bring humanity together. Unity, you know what I'm saying? That's my huge focus. I'm trying to bring people together. And it's the new year. And I've already been working on this since before. So now it's just even better. And yeah, because this is the year, I swear, man. There's so much information on this that, yeah, I mean, it's an amazing time to be here. And I've been all blitzed out since like Christmas now. I still my connection with our infinite creator out there, and the real name isn't Jesus. I have been using it just for context to get some people to kind of start to, I got to break things in a little bit, but Yeshua, Yahweh, you feel me? Is anybody on that wavelength? Do y'all know the truth a little bit? You know what I mean? Let's go. Much love, yo. I am just loving this year already. I started loving this year before it even hit. And so they cannot put out the shine. And man, if y'all would smash that like button, it would super help reach our other selves out there. And that would be really amazing. It's not even for me, it's just to help reach our other selves out there so I can reach some more people with some real, okay? Because all my information, none of it has anything to do with having to fear anything, okay? There's nothing, all the fear porn that they're pumping out in the world is a bunch of garbage, okay? It's disinformation, trying to keep us scared, trying to keep us under their control. And they, as at the top of the pyramid, they have that pyramid, and there's that 1% at the top. That's what I'm talking about. And they don't like when I expose that. But yeah, I got to keep it real because, man, this year we're going to take back our co-creative abilities, and some of us have already done that. So the more and more people that I can help reach to help start planting some seeds of how to accomplish that, the faster it's going to spread, and the more and more and more and more, because I'm not the only one. There's many other star seeds out there who have a mission. Most of us, if you look around, don't have a job. Those of us that have a mission have been like perfected from having a job. It's crazy. I had hundreds of job applications, and yet I don't have a job. The last interview I went to, man, my connection was like straight, just, man, not letting me, like, straight was like, don't do it. That was the feeling. Just don't even do it, man. You're on the right path now. And if you do that, you're just feeding into the system. You're feeding into the problem. So, people have been saying it for like 10 years now, including myself, that all it would take is enough people to stop showing up for these corrupt businesses that keep everyone broke while they continue to mass profit. You feel me? We don't have to put up with that. You feel me? Like, we really want to create global awareness of this topic because this is our year. We need to take back our co-creative abilities and start doing what we want to do and not what they tell us to do. That's like my main focus, being of service to others. This is how I'm being of service to others. As I'm planting these seeds. I'm trying to get people aboard true unity. True unity is coming together against that 1% that's been controlling us. That's what unity's really about. Is coming together and helping each other. So thankful to be here, yo. It's an amazing time to be alive. And you know, the truth is not everybody is going to be able to be acceptable of this information. You feel me? They're not going to be able to accept it. There's just so many people that are completely stuck on not seeing the problems that exist. They don't want to, they got these blinders on, they got these shades on, they can't see. So no matter what you do, they're not going to see. So it you know, that's out of my control. And the truth is not everybody's going to make ascension. I don't like that, but that's the truth. So that's one of my moments with truth where I'm like, man, I don't like that. But, you know, just because we don't like the truth is not going to prevent it from happening and from being the truth. That's the thing about it. People can resist it and resist the thought of a new world existing within this world right here. The old world is dying. The old world is on its way out, and if we the people could stand up, it would happen even faster. So I don't know what people they're too afraid. People are too afraid to stand together and put our differences aside and try to come together as a society. And that's what's keeping us in this place. Man, it's sad. It's sad. But what can I do besides to just keep trying to create awareness? That's what I got going on right now. And I want to see if I can get my comments to work. All right, there you go. There you go. And all right, this guy can go ahead and go away. I'm been single now for like 5 years. I'm not gonna even go into that. Go away, troll. Go away, troll. You're not gonna ruin my shine. But the funny thing is, though, is that all that time you spend watching me, the troll, counts as my watch time. So, anyways, much love, everyone else. Much love, everyone else. But I got to piss the trolls off because they try to piss me off, but it doesn't work because I'm too wise for these old attacks. These old attacks don't control me. And what I'm trying to help other people get to that blitzed out stage too, where it's like, I know who I am, and you're not going to mess with my shine. So I barely got here. What's good? What's good? What's good, yo? And okay, so this guy, I'm gonna go ahead and put your ass in timeout. And you're not helping me. You're being weird. What's up? I barely got here. Sorry, I had to take care of, man, somebody claiming to be Jesus. What is that? That's a troll. So nobody's gonna tell me that that's not a troll. Somebody coming in here claiming to be Jesus. Bro, Jesus ain't even his real name. His real name is not. Bro, the level of deception on this planet is sick. It's really sick. It's disgusting. The religion and the 1% and all the. It's amazing I'm still even allowed to be talking about all this. And I'm good, yo. You know, minus the fact that I might run out of propane tonight. So all I have is a stove. I don't have a real heater right now. And I don't have a working water pump right now either. I need to get a water pump for my RV so that way I can take showers. Because otherwise I got to go places to take showers. But other than that, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Other than financial distraction, stupid needs that I have, um, which if anybody can help me at all, my links are on my channel here. You can go to my Cashapp, Venmo, or PayPal, and anything would be absolutely, absolutely amazing. So, I'm not pressuring anybody to do that, but if anybody has anything at all to spare, I don't even have gas right now. I barely made it to the grocery store today and to use some food stamps to get some food because I had to have some food. So I was like out of food. So yeah, at least I got the roof over my head. I'm very grateful. Okay, I'm a very grateful person. So, um, and I encourage others to be grateful for anything that you have. Everything that you have is a blessing. So, this is the year of awakening on a whole global level so people can join this movement of awakening, this spiritual growth that it's been my path for a long time now. And, it really at first really kind of set off when I met a messenger when I was 19 years old. I had left my home state and went to go be independent completely, just get away from family and everything and people that deceived and lied to me and, crazy street life and violence and, yeah, I hit the road and I met the messenger. And it was amazing. This person turned me on to so much information already. And this was back in 2013. Okay. So, yeah, that's 13 years ago now. So, I've only been a channel almost 3 years now. But because I have over a decade of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So, that's why I love my mission and I owe it all to our infinite creator. All this information has been passed down from higher density beings. Good ones too, not negative ones. Luckily there's more positive beings out there, higher density beings out there than there are negative. So that's a beautiful thing. And 19 and struggling myself, to be honest, but I'm also really grateful. That's amazing. That's amazing to at least be grateful. And I feel that, yo, man, when I was 19, I found out, okay, so let me connect with you on a real level, okay? When I was 19 years old, okay, I'm 32 now. When I was 19, I turned to hard drugs. And I found out my kid wasn't my kid. And I didn't really necessarily turn to hard drugs, but I went to Seattle from Billings, Montana. And, I found out my child, who was now a year old, wasn't my child. And the chick that I was with who had the kid was using drugs behind my back and getting very violent with me. And then come to find out there was somebody else texting her that was claiming to be the father. I'm lucky to be here and I'm lucky to be in the shape that I'm in. Like, that's God. That's our infinite creator who has looked out for me. I have been in so many situations that I should have not made it out of, but I did. And, that also comes from having a warrior's path of You know, there's good and bad warriors, and I'm a good warrior. I'm a warrior for our infinite creator. And yeah, and my energy, it it can shake up the evil folks. Okay, my energy alone shakes up a lot of evil folks when I'm around them, or I mean, like when they come around, and you know, sometimes they might have bad intentions. People have tried to think about robbing me and stuff like that, and that never works for them. So, anyways, you know, I've been through a lot in life, okay, and that's why I put in like the description and stuff that, you know, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I've been through so much different life. I grew up without a father. You know, he was in prison. I never got to meet him until I was 20 years old. And let me read some stuff going on. Um, everything in life, yeah, exactly. Everything happened. So I was just trying to help this. Yeah, Deuce is struggling, you know, and yeah, who's oh, this person. Yeah. Um, there we go. That's how we take care of that. sorry, sorry for the distractions. You know, there's that's the thing about being on the right path. Okay, is there's always negative distractions that try to come in and stir shit up, and you know, it is it's just part of, you know, that's just part of being on the truth. And you know, so many people want to try to distract people away from it because disinformation spreads way faster than the truth. They try to keep the truth hidden. That's why I don't have a huge following yet. I'm I've only really been super focused on my channel now for the last few months, and I just in other words, like putting just full-time effort into it. And you know, this is my life now. So people say I don't have a job, but I do have a real job, not an enslaved one. I cannot be enslaved no longer. And that is 2026 for all of you. I pray all of you cannot be enslaved any longer by this system, this corrupt, evil system that has been controlled by the 1% at the top of the pyramid that that control the 4% that are their puppets, the public figures of, you know, the Paul. I'm not gonna even say it because, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. Those people, those puppets, you know, and but they try to prevent us 5%ers that know the real truths and have seen the light from our infinite creator. I've actually seen it. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's a very humbling, very humbling experience. And it changes you. So I pray that I can help other people reach that. Because once you reach that, you can't be controlled anymore. Not by family, not by fake friends, not by nothing. 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 You're not worried about judgment. You're not worried about, you know, they crucified the real Jesus, not the that name is fake. I don't know. I don't know why they even called it that. It was all part of a religion scheme. Religion is bad. I don't I don't like religion. Okay, no, bad. Infinite creator, real connection from within yourself. Good, good, very good. That's the focus. So yeah, sorry about before. I can't think before this page is done. Yeah, no, I feel it. Is this other person just spamming too? I'm just trying to see what's all up with everybody. But yeah, much love, everyone. And man, this 2026 year, man, it's just I can't be pulled away from my multi missions that I have based on my experiences in life alone, and that's really what it is. I love to just help as many people as I can. So, it's I've seen I meet people out here in real life all the time, because I'm out here displaced, whatever. I'm more free. I'm more free than I ever was renting an apartment. Than I ever was renting a house. And that's facts. So, I gotta just keep it real. And I'm more happier now with less material things than I ever was being stuck in one place, barely even being there because you got to go make money, which is ugly. It's so I'm trying to help people understand that we don't need to be controlled by money. Like, yeah, we need some basic survival stuff, but man, the truth is that there's so much money out in the world that until we can build a new system, there should be ways that you can find support for your basic necessities. I mean, God has got us. So why continue to contribute to the problem? Because the problem is not us. The problem is the system. We're not the problem. The ones in charge at the top of that stupid pyramid that have been controlling our lives for way too long now, they're the problems, not us. So they're never going to trick me back into thinking that I was a problem. Nope, I became too wise for the old attacks. I love to say that because they're old attacks once you have grown from that. Once you have grown from that, then you see it for what it actually is, not what they were trying to tell you. So, yeah. But yeah, y'all, what's y'all focus for 2026, man? Drop it in the comments, man. What y'all trying to accomplish this year? Because like for me, I mean, I've pretty much already basically accomplished it. Like, so now I'm just focused on sharing it because I'm not greedy, and I want other people to be on this same wavelength of not being controlled anymore and being free and being happy and being connected with our infinite creator, the love and light in the universe. Love very much. So there's too much hate and ugly things out there, man. So I'm trying to, having been through very many experiences and literally being in I want to work on getting a job in a motorcycle this year. Yeah. Well, so if you're like young and like in a city or something, and if what I would do if I was starting from there is try to get some odd jobs found, like look on like Craigslist and stuff and look for gigs and look for some odd jobs, and then get you some get you some basic things to do your own work, because that's I love like fixing people's cars and stuff like that. But for me, that's what I want to do, is just do side jobs. I don't want a real job, because like I just got done saying, that's part of the problem. That's part of the distraction. That's part of how they keep us in control. Like they control our lives. We're hardly ever home. All these crazy things because you just work, 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 work. And then you ain't got nothing to give to real things that actually matter. Because this system is an illusion. Like, money's an illusion. This is the only planet in the whole universe that is controlled by money. Literally the only one, because we're only at a third density consciousness. But soon going to be at a fourth density consciousness. I can't wait for more people to get on this consciousness and realize that you don't need to be controlled by the system. We got to let that go so we can finish crumbling. I just want to see the old system crumble and this new world begin. It's not the end of the world, it's the end of their world who have controlled us. So they're projecting that fear that they have onto us, right? That's what's really going on. So, yeah, that's why I only got 2 people in here, right? Disinformation spreads way faster than the truth. They want to keep me hidden as long as they can. But it's not working because I have over 700 YouTube subscribers now. And I'm thankful and grateful and owe it to the infinite creator. Always, like, that's the path I'm on. I'm not in it for personal gain. Some support here and there for some basic necessities would be nice, would be very much appreciated. But I'm not in it for personal gain. I'm in it to be service of others. Like, that's really my main focus, is just staying in service to others every which way that I can. And I cannot wait though till I can get a computer, because once I can get a computer, we can have a way different live stream. Okay, once I have a computer, we'll have a way different live stream. I can still do stuff like this too, but I mean, I'm just saying I'll have so much more abilities to do different things with the live stream, and it'll be so lit. I cannot wait. Oh, man. I'm gonna pray right now that, you want to call it God, our infinite creator, blesses me with the ability to get a computer very soon. And to have a tablet too would be so sweet. I could seriously make some real content then. Amen. So that's my focus for 2026, is to get the computer so I can really reach a whole lot more people with way better content than just having to just sit here and stare at the phone and, but I'm just doing what I can with what I got. So, I'm thankful to at least be following that, rather than just feeling defeated or, I'm not of this world. So for me, I just can't have a job. I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. And our infinite creator out there has tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried to tell me no, 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 no. Okay, I'm going to take this. Okay, I'm going to take this from you. Okay, I've lost everything so many times because I would not learn. I was being stubborn. I wanted to stay focused on working to have this fake freaking life that isn't going to exist here soon. So I'm trying to get people ready and hopefully come together to help make it happen even sooner. That's really what we want, man. So we can focus on doing everything that we love in life. That's what it's about. Not what they want us to do. If you don't love doing what you're doing, stop doing it. Be of service to yourself and stop doing it. If you do not love, blitzed out love what you're doing, I encourage you to stop. Because the sooner you stop and the sooner you start trying to focus on building a real connection with the infinite creator, I promise you will be so much more happy than you've ever been in your life, period. And that comes from experience, from someone who started working at 13 years old and was a little hustler. I was a worker and a hustler. You feel me? So, you know, I've sold the product with the thing on me. You feel me? Like, I've been that person before. Man, I'm trying to help steer people the right way, man. None of that's cool. Destroying other people's lives isn't cool. Tearing people down isn't cool. Responding to things that you don't agree with hate isn't cool. You feel me? So I'm a OG in the game, man. I got to spread real awareness of real things and not just continue to let people be distracted by violence and stupid stuff. Like, hey, Yakio. But yeah, what's good, everyone? What's good? Hi, everyone. Much love. Why do you keep saying that? That's a weird it's I don't know about that, yo. I don't know if you mean that in a sincere way or like a creepy way or what you're going at with that. I'm still at the ocean. Man. What if the whole world just built little cabins all the way around the coast of every country? What if we all just, you know, in areas that don't get hurricanes, I guess. I'm so lucky where I'm at. I don't get that type of boat, man. I don't have to, like, that type of anything happens, like, not very often here. So where I'm at on the coast, I don't have to worry about that. But I'm just trying to tell you that, man, just really being with nature really helps change your life too. Learning to just be one with nature, our infinite creator, and the Yeshua within ourselves. That's what it's about. That's really what it's about. It's not about staying in the city, and man, I just can't wait for the system to crumble. I just want to see people live a happier life and have us just be happy instead of just. I mean, well, why do people want to live a negative life? I don't understand. I mean, I've been there, but I don't understand why you'd want to stay living that type of way or something. So yeah, it's wild times we're in right now, and I'm just trying to help bring people together. And you know, I forgot to mention too. Check out my playlist section. Like, for real, check out my playlist section. I promise. I promise that if you check out my playlist section, if you actually fully peep out my playlist section, you're going to find multiple things in there. So Yeah, peep out my playlist section because I have spent none of it's just thrown together like, oh, I don't like, yo, I've studied into everything that I put in that playlist sections and titled them certain ways and stuff. All that's real. And the truth is going to be the truth, whether people believe it or not. So it's not, it is what it is. You can either believe the truth or not, but all the sources are there to see. I've done the homework, all the homework on everything that I talk about, and it's all in my playlist section. All the homework's there. So if you want to dive into how I got here, check out my playlist section. You'll start to learn how I got here. And right now, I got to it's nighttime. It's this nighttime good vibe, and I got to light me a stogie because I've loved these things since I was 15. Because I was already working and stuff, so I mean, whatever, to each their own. But for me, I love these things. They, I smoke like a little bit less than a pack a day. But it is what it is, man. I can't help it. I love these for my ADHD and stuff, and it helps me just calm down and sometimes focus. It really helps me focus. That's what I love about cigarettes. Sometimes I get out of focus and I need to actually smoke a cigarette, and then it'll bring back my focus, and I'll be like, all right, so what do we want to talk about tonight, yo? Leave in the comments, yo. What should we talk about? Man, I got so much knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and all different kinds of music and artists. Man, check out OMG Doobie if you like some hip hop rap type of independent artists, young artists that are trying to come up. I don't know. I just stumbled upon him and like a while ago, and I'm like, he's got so much talent. Creates his own beats and everything. Like, he's got so much talent that I love to give him a shout out. So shout out to OMG Doobie. You're a young cat that's going to blow up one day. As long as you keep being persistent, keep dropping music. All it takes is the right person to see it and put you on. So, what's up? What's up? What's up, yo? Man, what's anybody else focused on for this new year, yo? Trying to come together and collapse the system so we can start focusing on what makes us happy. What's good? What's good, yo? Much love. Much love, yo. I've been just talking about all kinds of stuff a little bit, just trying to keep planting little seeds. I'm just following my mission, and, I am praying that I get a computer soon. I would really love to be able to have a computer in here. That would be so amazing. So amazing, yo. Oh my goodness. I want to, because I've watched all kinds of other content creators, and man, I have so many ideas for when I get the computer to be able to make some really cool content. So yeah, I just can't wait. Because, when I was in high school, I even had taken a web page design class. So, I mean, I know a little bit about computers. So, yeah, it would be cool. Be really cool to have that going on. But man, they're just they have so much of my content shadow banned so bad. It's bad right now. Man, my 6-hour long live stream has got like hardly any more views because they are trying to keep it hidden. And I even put it at the top of my homepage. So if you go to my homepage now, you check out my 6-hour-long live stream that was only made possible because of y'all. Like, it was amazing. I had so many people in there and so many comments going. Like, the comments would literally not stop the whole time. There was just people were talking with each other in the comment section, even, and talking to me, and like it was a whole global connection. It was amazing, amazing, and I'm praying to get back to that. But ever since then, they have really, I don't know what's going on. I'm not able to reach as many people now. I don't know. They got me shadow banned bad. So I'm just hanging in here doing what I can, you know. And praying I get a computer soon. That'd be amazing. You can't stop saying that, man. I'm trying to manifest that, man. I could literally find one online, like a used one, you know, for like $100 or something. So if I could find a few donations and be able to get the computer soon, that would be so cool. So yeah, that's kind of my focus for this year. The sooner I can get the computer, the sooner I can really start to take off. And man, it's going to be amazing. This whole year is going to be amazing. I'm just loving life right now. I'm super loving life. And you know, I'm a little tired tonight. You know, it's been like raining all day and a little on the cold side. And I think it's really because I'm cold right now. You know, my man, I pray that I can get the heater soon. So anyways, much love, yo, much love. Is anybody still there? Hold on, let me come back. All right, yo, I'm back. I'm gonna see if this is going to. We got going on here. All right, I got to get woke back up. Let's maybe start a new topic.